Nothing. Nothing can get to you. And you can open up one at a time to get where you need to be. Now, my end board is right here. Okay, and on the other side I have a sheet of plywood that goes straight down, and it cuts off that end from them. I could put another one of these in the frames, but I like to have my end board in so I have more control of that vent down there. Okay.
So what do you do when you need to expand?
You pull the honey. Your hive, the hive body itself is only going to be anywhere from 7 to 10 frames, depending on what you do. Okay, how strong you want your colony to be. The rest of this is all honey frames.
Okay.
Okay, and they're gonna, you put a honey frame here at the end of the deal, and they won't go. The queen won't go past that honey frame.
Yeah, and except there's a drone. Wire it up and let them build them out.
Okay, now from right here, all of these I put in last weekend. Okay, so anything that's built up on these is built up from the week, from this week. This is one of the first frames that I built.
Oh wow!
It's got a little bit on the bottom.
Town.
Okay, see they're building on this one.
They've been going to town
on both sides.
So they're just building them out. There's nothing really in there.
Nothing's in them right now. Now they're going to use these from about here out. They're going to use for storage, which will be my honey. And this hive, the only thing that's open is this right here. So you really, if I wanted to go in and pull honey, I wouldn't have to bother the rest of the hive. I could leave it alone.
You leave them and their food and everything else alone, and then you just go take the extra. Makes sense. There we go. Now they're really building that one out.
Bottom, you see the shiny stuff right there? That's going to be honey.
Oh, yep. I see it.
Right now
they're right. She's not going to be over here.
They're filling those up. They work both sides of this one, and they brought it down just a little bit. And you can tell the difference. See how white this is and yellow that is? That's because this has the foundation under it and that doesn't.
Ah, okay.
So
no, go ahead.
When they build the new cone, you can tell that it's what they built and not.
We get
more foundation.
We got, oh yeah, there's lots of honey in there.
And they're packing them. I was just doing this, I didn't know.
Sure. Well, so I've been reading a little bit about that. So when that happens, the alarm pheromone irritate the rest of them. There we go.
See that big one right there? See that big one right there?
Uh-huh.
That's a drone. That's a drone.
Yep.
That's a drone. Drones can't sting. This is a drone.
They're bigger.
This
They got the big eyes
Mm-hmm.
and the wider bodies. Yep.
And when they make a drone cell, that's all they will ever do. A drone cell will let you do it. Because the drone cell
Almost. You got some capped honey there. So that's what. So whenever they cap, you can tell the difference between capped honey and capped brood. Capped brood is more uniform. Capped honey, they just kind of slather some
it's also a
stuff on top of there. Yeah, it's also a browner color. Yep.
And your honey's going to be a whiter cover.
Mm-hmm.
On that other side, I see a lot of drones.
Restart.
Getting ready to swim. And I took care of all the swarm cells. So, well, in the meantime, they had all these drones that they raised. Okay. See how much honey's in this? It's all filled up with honey.
Yep.
This is another frame that I put in last weekend.
Wow.
That's how much they've drawn it out. And that's on both sides, same thing. Not yet. I don't know that I'm going to or not. I don't plan on it, but babies, y'all need to settle down. Y'all are getting a little high stuff.
Delicious.
Agitated because we're in the brood now.
Yep. Oh, see, there's some capped drones. So right there in the middle, see those drone cells?
Yep, that's drones.
See, they're kind of got a dome over the thing. I don't see any other. Well, there's a little bit of capped brood right there. Right, so those are the workers.
Yeah, these
The
are
flatter
workers. See
ones?
how they're flat? These are drones.
And see what I mean? The difference between, see, that's honey up there where they just kind of slathered it. The top, but these are more distinct cells. That's how I tell the difference.
Okay.
Lots of drones. What do you got on the other side? You got drones on there too?
Now, if you look right here, There's all them larvae right there.
Yep.
Can you see them? Right across there, there's a whole... And my eyes aren't good enough. I can't see eggs, but there's probably eggs in there also.
Well, and the foundation is natural, so it's hard to see the eggs on that
Exactly.
light colored foundation. That's why. So mine, the way that I've got mine, we'll see how they do. I've got those, it's black foundation, so I'll be able to see it pretty well.
Okay, and then here you got a few more drone cells. These are for the drone cells from whenever I moved them. They had already laid these drones, so that's what those are. Queen is working her butt off. Look at all the brood down there.
Yeah, there's lots of workers there. Let's see it.
Oh, shit. That wasn't good.
Nope.
My deal broke off. Did you get that?
Yes.
My deal broke off. Well, that's good. You'll be able to see now. Yeah. See how they put
They'll figure it
honey?
out. I'll stay over here because otherwise I won't step on them.
See how they put honey up at the top right here?
Well, now you can see all the brood.
That's so in the wintertime, they huddle around the brood, and then when it's cold, they make a ball and they just work their way up feeding. So they always put honey across the top.
I was looking for
Yeah, I hope she didn't fall on
pollen. Yeah, no kidding. I'll just look real quick.
I didn't see her down there, but
No, these are all workers.
workers and drones.
I don't see. A little bit agitated right then. Wonder why.
Oh yeah.
So what broke off?
Well, when I started making these, I was cutting the dovetails in them and putting them together. That piece breaks off if you're not careful instead of these. Because you can't.
Scoop them back up and put them in there and just let them go. Yep. Back in there, honey. Going back in there.
Okay,
A little bit on that. A little bit on that sting there. There we go.
You get stung
Yeah.
when I dropped it?
Yeah.
Well, that's I didn't really know this either. Somebody was saying, or one of the teachers was saying, if you get stinger out.
Really?
Yeah.
You would think that'd make them come to you more.
No, and it kind of no. And propolis is like this stuff that they use to kind of glue it all together. Like this is propolis right along the edge there.
Well,
They got a lot of brood in there.
she's got a lot of brood that's gonna pop.
Yep. You may be looking at having to it again.
Well, a lot
Open
of
it up over there.
a lot of it's already
Yours are like what, 6-7 weeks?
something like that. They're mad at me, I think.
Well,
I don't know why.
why'd you do that?
Well,
Just don't do it again.
I hope not. I'm holding both sides of it now instead of the corners.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see.
There's more on the other side, I think. Some big boys on
Yep.
there. Yep.
And when they get too many drones, they'll run them out.
Well, and if you've got a queen that's only laying drones, she's out of juice.
Right.
Time to replace.
They're old.
She's not there anymore.
I don't think they're viable drones.
Because
That's the other thing that happened too, right? So if the queen's just gone, then the workers, some of them will, basically their sex organs will kick off, but they're not mated, so they're gonna lay drones. They won't be fertile. But I think all of these will come
When that happens,
sterile on that, and then kind of the demeanor of the queen.
Yep. That's all on this one. So what I try to do is get them out of there before I close the door.